Hi, if you are working in a US staffing or planning to become a recruiter, or if you are already a recruiter but facing some issues, or if you are getting confused in visas or tax terms like H1B, W2, COP to COP, 1099. So, in this video, I will explain the most common visa types and the tax terms used in the US IT staffing or non IT staffing in a very simple way. Okay, so let's start this video. Uh, so importance why knowledge and visa knowledge is important, right? So let's start with the why visas knowledge are important, right? Visa knowledge helps recruiters identify whether a candidate is eligible to work in the United States or not. It helps recruiters to comment clearly with the clients and avoid sorry it helps recruiters communicate clearly with the clients and avoid submission mistakes, right? Understand visa status is one of the most important responsibilities of a recruiter, right? So the most common visa types we will discuss here. So first, one is a US citizen. A citizen can work for any employer without restrictions, right? He can do W2, COP to COP, 1099, full time, everything he can do, right? Same as in a green card. Green card is basically residency granted visa, lifetime work authorization in US. He is not a born and brought up in a US, but he migrate from other countries, but he get the green card, so uh, he can work and he can everything. The difference between US citizen and the green card cannot uh, like cast the vote here in the United States. That's the only difference, right? So H1B, the third one is on H1B here. So H1B, this is a work visa sponsored by an employer, right? So basically, when any employer like sponsor you on a visa, so it will be on a H1B. So there's deep things in H1B as well. The H1B is when many like most common visas or important visas in the US. So we will discuss deeply in other videos, but let me just tell you other visas first, then we'll come back to the H1B in any other video, right? The fourth is an OPT. OPT basically stand for optional practical training. So this visa is usually given to the international students after graduation, right? Another common visa is CPT. CPT while studying, you get a curriculum practical training, and we will discuss for the other visas as well, right? So the next is what is work authorization? Work authorization means that you can legally permission to work in a United States, right? Recruiter must always confirm the candidate's work authorization before submitting their resume. This step helps avoid compliance issues with protect with the company. Okay, the third one, the next one is in a common tax terms in a US staffing, right? So now let's understand the most common tax terms used in a US staffing. The first one is in a W2. W2 is a model the candidate work as an employee of a staffing company and taxes are deducted from their salary, right? So like employer will handle their taxes, right? Suppose we are the XYZ company and we hire a candidate, so we will pay their taxes. In a cop to cop, which means corporation to corporation, in this model, candidates work through their own company or consulting firm, and the consulting firm pay their taxes, right? In third 1099, it's for independent contractors, so they handle their own taxes, right? These types affect payroll benefit and the billing dates as well, right? So now understand the difference between